Blessed be all of my Cancerian people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your weekly astrological and tarot card forecasts for the week starting February 10th, 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you just need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And there you can either schedule a live reading with me, or you can schedule the delivery of a recorded video report from me. So what's going on when it comes to your week? Well, on and around the 10th, you've got Mercury in Aquarius forming a square to Uranus in Taurus. And this can spell unfocused electricity or a raising of excitement. And for you, there could be something coming up where you and either a friend or a partner, or somebody that you might be working on combining forces with in some way, overlapping interests, or crossing some kind of line with each other with, could be in for a good opportunity, but it does need to be tempered. It needs to be given a bit of organization and a bit of care. This could be something that is actually really good, either for your social life or something financial. But again, it needs to be something that is guided and matured properly. Otherwise, unfocused electricity can get out of hand. On the 12th, we've got a full moon in Leo, forming a square to that Uranus in Taurus. And so this is going to open up a 2-week period where a lot of you could be going through some kind of important transition or completion point as it relates to a financial or employment matter. Some of you may be getting a chance to turn something over or make an important jump, but this is likely going to come because of an upset norm that has maybe been keeping things a bit static, whether we knew it or not. So there's going to definitely be an adjustment period here for those of you that decide to make such a jump. So that's what we've got for your astrology and the weather. Let's have a look and see what's going on with your tarot and the traffic. All right, Cancer, time for your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme or your big focus, you've got the Tower upright. And the Tower upright is all about massive life direction changing events or circumstances, forces beyond our control, kind of moving a lot of big pieces and big corners of our world. And yes, there could even be some big transitions or endings we need to be ready to adjust to. Now, as a spiritual theme, the Tower card upright is indicating this is probably something that's going to be not just one isolated event, but a trend that you're noticing throughout all different corners of your world. However, with this card being a spiritual theme and looking ahead at the other very positive cards, I do want to remind people that sometimes good things do turn our world upside down every once in a while. For instance, with your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and then crazy eyes. For instance, all right, Cancer, time for your tarot traffic. And it looks like for your big spiritual theme, your big focus, you've got the Tower upright. And so this week, hold on to your butts, there's going to be a lot of big shifts coming in the form of forces beyond your control, starting to shake things up in all kinds of different environments of your world. The Tower card upright is a card of big transition that could also be direction altering for a lot of things that we have going on. However, as a spiritual theme, I do want to remind people that this is likely not to be something isolated to one big event, but something that could just be a running theme in many different spaces. Now, looking ahead, we've got a lot of really good cards to talk about, and so I'd also like to remind you that sometimes good things can also turn our world upside down for a little while. For instance, for your Earth sector, when it comes to your work, job, and finances, you've got the Strength card upright. And the Strength card is all about growth. It's all about augmentation, bigger, stronger, faster, smarter, more profitable, more illustrious, and it looks like there could be something coming that is changing a financial or professional corner of your world to perform in that very way. Now, this could be the result of something that you are working on right now, going through a bit of an evolution, or this could be something brand new, developing, again, environmentally or getting put on the table. But whatever the case is with the Strength card upright, you are having a much more robust week here, and likely something that is going to continue to pay off or pay out. For your community with friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Six of Wands upright. And the Six of Wands is all about good fortune coming through popularity, acclaim, celebration, and victories. And there could actually be news of some kind of important win that is very important to you. Now, this could be maybe somebody delivering news of a win that you are, of course, winning, or this could be something that you are getting a chance to enjoy with others because of some kind of major claim to fame or rise in terms of power, prestige, and celebrating that. With the Six of Wands, this could also be something that comes your way that helps you to secure some kind of accomplishment or victory that maybe you are just on the cusp of making so. For your challenge this week, you've got the Death card upright. Now, the Death card is not a surprise card, okay? This is the card that talks about endings and transitions, out with the old, in with the new, as well as the turning of an important page. And when this card shows up as a challenge, sometimes it asks us to be ready to accept an end that we've already seen coming. Now, this could just be the end of an era, the end of a phase, or letting go of some kind of old way of going about our everyday. This could also indicate with the Death card as a challenge where we might accidentally be holding ourselves up by trying to hold on to something old that we should not be holding on to, and allow ourselves to move in to a brand new day. For your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Hermit upright. And the Hermit does not mean all of you are going to be alone this week. In fact, the Hermit card upright is indicating kind of the opposite, but in a funny way. This card is indicating a lot of you who are maybe coupled or are seeing somebody, maybe spending a lot of this week hiding away from the crowds with your partner. Of course, it is Valentine's week, so it's possible this is just a time where we're doing more of the quality time thing. The Hermit is all about retreats. It's all about escapes and even getaways. And that could be something that gets put on the table or even planned for later, or something where you and a significant other are really taking some time to just kind of focus on recharging and investing in yourselves. For those of you who are single or are available to new people, the Hermit card upright indicates that there's possibility that you might actually make an interesting connection with somebody that could be seen as a little bit of an outlier, somebody who's more of an introvert or somebody who does not walk the beaten path, but also one that could be quite compelling. I usually get a hot nerd or hot geek from this card. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.